Hello? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Q&A number 3 of me. That's the most horrible title I've ever had. Listen, in follow-up to Q&A number 2, some people wanted to know where to send Andy Van Slyke cards and other paraphernalia and, send stuff to me. I wrote down, I mentioned, send it to Grimm's P.O. Box. Grimm's got a P.O. Box. Here it is. Can you see this? Grimm's Toy Show, P.O. Box 371, Island Heights, New Jersey, 08732. Pause this part and write it down. God damn it. Put it on a Post-it. Put it on a sticky. Commit it to memory. You got it? Also, for any of you football fans, before we go on with the Q&A, football season never ends. The best football predictor, like if you guys are doing fantasy league or if you're just betting on games or whatever the hell you're doing with your football, here it is. Follow this guy. I follow him. He is the original champ at original_champ. He's on my Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. He's on my Twitter. Fucking Facebook. Who the hell uses Facebook? Goddamn college kids and shit. On to follow him. The original champ. Follow him. He's good. He's never been wrong. He wins the office pool like every goddamn year, every goddamn week, and then he goes into the playoffs and he wins that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so question number 1. Got a healthy list of questions here. First one is from Ethan. Wants to know, how many Transformers do I have and how many does Feisty Pants have? All of them. We have all of them. Rooney, my buddy, wants to know a couple of questions. What kind of music do I like? Lots. What favorite memories do I have as a kid? Oh, that's a loaded question. And did I ever meet any wrestlers? Who and where? Stacy Keibler in a Burger King bathroom. That's a Humpty song. I'm kidding. Favorite memories as a kid, though? Star Wars, there was nothing. And then there was Star Wars, dude. Star Wars just blew everything out of the water. Then seeing a lot of, Saturday morning cartoons and, weekday cartoons after school. He-Man, G.I. Joe, Saturday morning cartoons, Star Blazers, Voltron, Transformers when that first came around as a kid. GoBots weren't too bad. I mean, it was a little tough to watch, but, it was cool because it was on TV. Saturday morning cartoons, Looney Tunes, stuff like that. Crabbing and fishing, I grew up by the shore. A lot of crabbing and fishing, going to the beach. Back to the Future in the theater. Made me laugh when, I think it was the Western, the third one, when the guy says to Marty, where'd you learn to shoot like that? And he says 7-Eleven. I remember falling over laughing. Spaceballs in the theater. That was really funny. The loudest, smallest theater you've ever seen in your life. Chicks in school, Courtney Ebner, Penny, Jill, Kelly, Jen Coburn had a set of legs. Teresa, my Yankee buddy, wants to know, have I been watching the Yankee games? And if I had to change anything about the WWE scene, what would I do and how? No, I catch the games, but I catch them usually the highlights. I work a lot. It's crazy. And, that. But, and the WWE, I'm okay with the way it looks. They seem to change it often, and it always seems to work. So, I'm sure somebody will come up with something better eventually. Jock Crispy, wants to know a couple of things also. If I had to date any celebrity, who would it be? Hunter Kingsbury, Anne Hathaway. If you've never seen Anne Hathaway in a killer movie, or you don't think she's that great, you need to go see Love and Other Drugs. Same with Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel. Love Jessica Biel. If you've never seen Jessica Biel or you don't think she's that great of an actress, go see I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry with Adam Sandler. And everyone knows that Scarlett Johansson, I'm in love with Scarlett Johansson. And Alyssa Milano. But she's, we're all the same age now. Me and Alyssa Milano. And she's married and busy and has no time for me. Jock Crispy also wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how funny is he? We did some math. Came up with negative 7.68953. I'm just fucking with you. Okay. Have I ever been on vacation out of the state or the country? I've been on vacation a lot. Out of state, been to Disney, been to California, been to Chicago. Best week of my music store career was in Chicago for a week. We went drinking every night. It was supposed to be like a business meeting. We did business from 9 to 5, and then from 5:01 to the fucking crack of dawn, man, we hit the bars downtown every night. There was another trip I took with a girlfriend I dated at the time. I'm not going to tell you what her name is, but we went to Delaware, and we did it on the ferry. And anything out of the country is, that's all classified. I can't tell you that. And then he wants to know also if I ever got a speeding ticket or got pulled over. No, never. What else? Marcus wants to know the best thing that happened to me in school, and have I ever banged a girl in this school bathroom? Well, not in a school bathroom, and you see where I'm going with that. The best thing that ever happened to me in school, you know, I grew up in a different era, and getting beat up in school was okay. Well, it wasn't okay, but I mean, it taught you a lesson. You know, graduating high school was pretty cool. Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Blaney, pretty awesome teachers. Grim wants to know, once he went an entire day without being spit on. Grim, that's not in the form of a question. Epic failed at times a million, jackass. Barry Francis wants to know, do I paint the Transformers whole or in parts? Like, do I take them apart? And how long do they take? No, I don't really take them apart. Some of the bigger ones that, you know, like there was an Optimus Prime I painted into Menasor for that custom contest. You know, I painted the Optimus separate from the trailer. Obviously, I didn't paint it all assembled. But no, these smaller guys, I just paint them as they are. I don't take them apart. Each one takes about a week, given the working day that I have, the work week, I should say, that I have. And the you know, I like the nightlife kind of business. Jay Tunes wants to know what kind of paint do I use. Just regular tester enamels. Some paint thinner and some paint brushes. That's about it. Nick wants to know, happy birthday, Nick, by the way, wants to know, why don't I make fun of music like Bart Barker? And, dude, I don't know who fucking Bart Barker is. He doesn't sound that intelligent if his gimmick is making fun of music. But those, you know, musicians, man, a lot of those guys, before they make it big, they live out of their damn guitar suitcase for, you know, months at a time. So that's not cool to make fun of the hard work that they put in. And, you know, not to mention all the people that don't make it, like, ever. That's not cool. That's not what my show is about. If you're watching my show so I can make fun of music, don't watch my show. Caitlin wants to know, why do I smell? Caitlin, I'll have you know, on authority, that I have proof that I smell like heaven. Let's go to the videotape. And here we go to the videotape. See? I smell like heaven. And that's all we got this week. See you, boys.